How y'all doing tonight? It's July 22nd, 2021. And the world that we have come to endure just needs more laughter, more smiles, more giggles. If I can get you to laugh and giggle, kudos. Go ahead and drop one of those emoji buttons on the bottom there so I know I'm doing a good job. Second of all, this one may not be your cup of tea. There's going to be more down the road. Don't know how often, but there's going to be more. So sit back, relax. Seltzer, you may need to get some like tissue or something in case you just have snot, coming out your nose when you're laughing. I don't know. The other day, the wife tells me, hey, we finally have insurance. You know, that big thing that's kind of necessary if you want to be a healthy, vital adult and live long. So I pull out my tablet, start looking up doctors. And my boys come in and go, Dad, why are you only looking at female doctors? Is that about equality and stuff? I said, no. I mean, it's good that female doctors are doing as well as male doctors, but I need to teach you boys some life lessons. Some just downright life lessons. See, as you get older, you're going to hear a lot about size, girth, length, diameter, and you're also going to hear, some very sweet, sweet girls tell you along the way that size doesn't matter to me. We'll get into all that at a later point. But when it comes to picking a doctor, size and girth are the only two things that matter. You're going to have this little procedure done called a prostate exam. And let me be quite frank, the smaller, the better. I even take it a step further. See, when I go to the doctor, first thing I do, first visit, I check the hands out. I'm looking for some tiny, petite-ass little fingers. I'm looking for something well manicured and taken care of, too. All right? This ain't no first date and you ain't cooking me a steak dinner, but those hands better be pristine. You understand? Because let me tell you right now, you get a doctor with freaking hangnails and those fake little nails going up in you, your ass is going to look like the community ketchup bottle at a Steak and Shake. Now, there's some etiquette that they don't teach you in school. My old man didn't teach me, and I highly doubt his old man taught him. For starters, if you are lactose intolerant, don't freaking drink dairy or eat dairy before you go. It's a recipe for disaster. You're literally asking for this giant balloon just to be boop, popped, and you're going to create a mess. Second, don't joke around with the doctor. You want that doctor calm and steady and able to do the procedure as quick as possible. Thirdly, this one may not be for everybody, but having IBS myself, it's a crapshoot every time I go in for one. Who knows what my stomach's going to be doing that day? All I know is if it comes out clean, I go straight to the casino and put it all down on black. Now, before they start any of the exam, they're going to ask you, do you want a witness, for liability reasons? Apparently too many weirdos are suing doctors because they got a finger up their ass. Now, there's two things that I find hard to believe with this whole witness thing. One, why in the bloody hell do I need somebody else coming in to witness a finger go up my fucking ass? Number two, is it really for liability purposes? Or, here's what I think, you have an office pool going to see how many people ask for a witness. Now, here's the fun part. They tell you to drop your freaking pants and bend over. And while you're bending over, you're going to be listening for that glove to snap. Second, you're going to also want to listen for the squeeze of a gel bottle. There's only two ways to do it. The gel, or you have an old school doctor who's just raw dogging it up in there. And like Nikki Sixx said, this son of a bitch is going to hurt. They tell you to relax and be calm. And as a man, and any man listening to this, it takes every freaking ounce in you to unclench that anus. But the minute that cold gel goes up to your anus, you freaking re-clench. It's pointless. You might as well just stick it up mid-conversation. They're in, they're up there, they're prodding and poking around like a crow eating roadkill. Finally, they're done and they pull out. And this right here, to me personally, is the worst part of a freaking prostate exam. They pull out. And guess what? All that shit that was on their fingers now on you. My wife has had 5 freaking kids. I've seen all kinds of ultrasounds and procedures done. And you know what? Every single time the doctor, or at the very least a nurse, comes in and wipes up the freaking gel. You know how many times I've had the gel wiped off my ass after a prostate exam? None. Not even a courtesy, here's a toilet, go ahead and wipe yourself off. No, I have to stand there like I got a jelly-filled donut in my pants, and I got to walk around and try to get to the bathroom hoping the jelly doesn't go everywhere. Now, ladies, if you want to have some fun, go ahead. Next time your man's out getting a prostate exam, you go buy him a big box of jelly-filled donuts, and I guarantee you he's not going to eat a single one. To this day, I still can't even eyeball a jelly donut. It's just ridiculous. So, in conclusion, prostate exams, they're necessary. I'm pretty sure a female created them back in the 1800s. And least important, remember, size matters. The smaller, the better. And make sure you tip that doctor so he or she can get a nice little manicure. Remember, if you look at that hand and it's all jagged and fucked up, run. Just run. I don't care if your pants are down or not. You run and get the hell out of that office. Save your ass for another day. Thank you. Have a good night.